Adi Doom Bella Switch! Now I'm Fat Elon Musk and hold all the power to your channel. I'm gonna go holla at Tiffany. Wait, what?
Oh, Chucky.
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chucky Boy. Damn, I cannot do a laugh. It's been such a long time. I don't know what it is, but when I put on this outfit and I get to make this pyramid right here, life just gets a little better. And it's about to get a whole lot better because now we have an update on the upcoming Chucky TV series based off the horror franchise Child's Play. We not only have story details on who the new little kid is that Chucky is going to be haunting in this series, it's going to be several little kids that Chucky is going to be going after. We have the full cast along with descriptions of each character so we get a better idea of the story and things we're gonna see go down in the show, along with other details only Chucky Boy can provide for you guys. So I'm gonna need you Chucky fans to leave me your opinions down below on what you think of this new cast right here for the Chucky TV series. Do you like the actors that they chose? What do you think of the descriptions for each one of the characters? Do you think this could be as iconic as we had Andy Barkley back in the day? Or heck, is it on the same level as Nika, the most latest protagonist in the Chucky movies? Be sure to leave me your thoughts and theories down below. So although Collider had the exclusive on one cast member involved in the Chucky TV series, one that I actually am familiar with because he was the starring man in the first Final Destination movie, Devin Sawa, we're gonna go off the article with Deadline because they went ahead and just revealed the big key players involved in the Chucky TV series along with character descriptions that I think really gives us a good idea of what we're gonna be seeing here. But before getting to what each character is gonna be like in the TV series, let me go ahead and read to you this dreaded plot that I have read a million times. I basically know it by heart. In the television series, after a vintage Chucky doll turns up at a suburban yard sale, an idyllic American town is thrown into chaos as a series of horrifying murders begin to expose the town's hypocrisy and secrets. Meanwhile, the arrival of enemies and allies from Chucky's past threatens to expose the truth behind the killings, as well as the demon doll's untold origins as a seemingly ordinary child who somehow became this notorious monster. That is the storyline that they're going to be going with the Chucky TV series, and yes, to remind you, the show will remain canon with the past Child's Play movies that we've seen all the way from the first Child's Play to Cult of Chucky. Unfortunately, no, this has nothing to do with the Child's Play reboot that we got in 2019. I wish they were making a sequel to that, but for now, it looks like we're just getting one of those movies. But even if you're someone who did not watch all the Chucky movies or caught up with them, this story is said to be fresh and new enough for new audiences to be familiar with and not really have to watch the previous films. But if you're someone like me who's a fanatic of the Chucky movies and you know them by heart, you're gonna get much more enjoyment out of this TV series. Alright, so starting off here with some of the actors that we have involved, we have our main character here involved in the Chucky TV series, and that is gonna be the character named Jake Weber. He's gonna be played by Zachary Arthur right here, and his description goes as, an easy target for Chucky. Jake is a loner trying to find his place in the world after his mom's death while never connecting with his dad or his peers. Now, I wouldn't be able to call myself a true Chucky boy if I didn't have extra little details to throw in your way, because it seems like Deadline is really trying to give you the bare basics of this character. But something that we have heard about Jake in this TV series is that although he is a student in middle school, they are set to portray his character as gay, and will kind of add to the confusing factor going on in his life, because not only does he have to deal with the fact of who am I internally, also there's a killer doll that's probably gonna make fun of me and make really inappropriate jokes that'll get you canceled, Chucky. Watch out. But aside from that, he's also been described to be an artist. Heck, the reason he comes across Chucky at this suburban yard sale is because he's looking for dolls to add to this sculpture he's making at home. That's how he'll be coming in contact with Chucky and the first victim to take him along this journey. With the longer TV series format, I'm so curious to how it's gonna work out with Chucky pulling this guy's string. Is he gonna reveal his identity right off the bat, that I am Charles Lee Ray, that yes, Chucky will still be voiced by Brad Dourif in the TV series. Don't worry, they ain't replacing our good old Chucky. He's not only gonna sound exactly the same like we're used to, Don Mancini already promised that the channel Sci-Fi, where this will be airing, has already approved several F-bombs for Chucky to say per episode, and it'll be as gory as it wants to be. It is cable TV, so don't worry about any limitations. But getting on to the next couple of characters here, we have Junior Weber, which will work as Jake's cousin in the TV series, and he'll be played by Tio Briones. He's being described right now as Bree and Logan's son and Jake's cousin. He is the all-American, overachieving jock, the opposite of his loner cousin Jake. So you can already bet there's going to be some conflict right here between these two lead characters who are cousins. Jake, this loner, this outcast, this introvert, because of the confusion of trying to find himself. And then you got the opposite, this guy right here here who's going to be a complete jock. You can kind of already picture what kind of dynamic will be going on between these two characters right here, and especially what will happen when his weirdo cousin says his doll is alive and going around killing people. I think that boy's just going to want to skedaddle. Moving on to the next character here, we have Lexi Taylor, and she's going to be played by Olivia Allen Lind. Her character is being described as self-appointed princess of her school and Jake's primary bully, who also dates his cousin Junior. Okay, I'm starting to get some CW vibes here. So much love triangles going on, bullying. That's one thing I'm hoping this show can avoid, and it can straight stick to expanding the Chucky lore and getting us built into this world, because I joke around and say I'm getting CW vibes here, which I don't think sci-fi would go that far, but if this show turns out to be Chucky Riverdale edition, oh, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Moving on to the next character description we have here is Devin Lopez. Now this is an interesting one right here. He's gonna be portrayed by, and sorry if I mispronounced this, Borgavin Arneson, and his character description goes as boy next door and true crime junkie. Devin is hell-bent on making sense of Hackensack's mysterious tragedies, both past and present. There we go again with them early Riverdale vibes. Is Jughead not the journalist and the true crime detective of that show? I saw season 1, don't ask me how I know that. So this kid sounds like he's gonna be the journalist of the town, trying to find out all its hidden secrets and what's going on and who's connected to who. But the reason I said that this one is interesting is because some of the first things I heard about the Chucky TV series involving the Devin Lopez character are a couple things. One, he's not only going to be this true crime junkie, he's also set to be a YouTube personality in the TV show. So this character will have his own YouTube channel where he's going to be uploading, I guess, stories about his town and trying to uncover true crime. I gotta also mention, in the description here, it looks like we finally get the name of the town Chucky is visiting, which is called Hackensack. So this seems to be the place that Chucky grew up in as a kid. Because in this Child's Play TV series, we're also getting a brand new origin story for Chucky. I'm not talking about a new story of how he got into the doll, basically the story of how he became the Lakeshore Strangler, before he ever decided to go into voodoo and put himself in a little good guy doll. Don Mancini already mentioned that throughout the show, we're going to be seeing Chucky actually dream, and through these dreams, we'll be getting flashbacks to what Chucky was like as a kid, meeting his mother, and I guess understanding the trauma that led him to be just this corrupted, nasty child. I'm always kind of iffy when they want to go ahead and do stuff like that, because if you give us a really dumb explanation or just the typical explanation that, oh, he was bullied as a kid and that's why he's this badass killer later, I'm gonna be a little disappointed with that. I hope there's more substance to it. But what we have learned from Chucky in the most recent Child's Play movies is that he has this compulsion disorder where he feels like he must finish the job. So people that got away from Chucky in his past, that survived his killings, he has this OCD that he has to find them and take them down because it's just what he loves to do. And that's exactly why he's brought to this small town. Because you also got to remember, Chucky now has the ability to bring multiple dolls to life, so it seems like this TV series is just us following one of the dolls that Chucky brings to life, sends off to his hometown to be like, okay, can you finish the job of beating up my high school bully, my teacher as well, and heck, just do the mailman for fun. Because right there in Devin's description, it even says that we're going to be looking at tragedies from the past and present. Maybe someone went ahead and killed Chucky's mom. We'll see. Kind of bringing it full circle to like the actor I was mentioning from Final Destination right here. We have Devin Sawa, who actually seems to be a very secretive character, which only kind of fascinates me because it says right here, Devin Sawa's character is being kept under wraps. But thanks to the Collider article, when they went ahead and broke the news, they're saying that Devin is going to be playing a pair of twins in the TV series. And that might not seem all that big of a deal or wondering what that could possibly mean, but we already kind of have a pair of twins in the Chucky universe, and that is Glenn and Glenda. Now, I'm not trying to stretch things and say Devin is going to be playing a grown-up Glenn or even a version of Glenda, which, hey, I desperately want to see Glenda come to life. That girl just sounds so evil. Bring her to the Chucky TV series, Don Mancini. But since we know having twins is in Chucky's DNA, I'm going to be very interested to see if Devin playing these pair of twins is somehow related to Chucky, or it just happens to be a one big coincidence. I don't see why else they would go ahead and say his character is kind of secretive, but he does play a pair of twins. So that's the only connection I can make right there with Chucky, is since we know Chucky did have a pair of twins, it would also make sense that other twins that might pop up in the show have some sort of genetic connection to Chucky himself. Other than that, of course, we also got the confirmation that Jennifer Tilly will be showing up in the TV series. I'm not sure how much of the show she'll be showing up. I'm told in the first episode she's only there through a phone call, so that'll be kind of interesting to hear, and it's almost the perfect way to use Jennifer Tilly just because she has such an iconic voice. I mean, Tiffany, ain't that right? Don't ask what she was doing down there. I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of other surprises as the TV series unfolds. Alex Vincent went on his Instagram and confirmed, the kid who played Andy Barkley back in the day, that he's not sure if he's in the TV series because they haven't really told him anything, but I'm pretty sure he's got to pop up. They left him on a cliffhanger in Cult of Chucky, and I want that storyline resolved. But that is just everything currently going on in the Chucky TV series. I am unbelievably excited for this, and they are currently filming it right now in Vancouver, Canada, which is why we finally got the casting announcement, these character descriptions, and some details about the show. So maybe if things can go good, we can get the first episode come this year, but if not, it might be next year, guys. Either way, leave me your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3CFilmReview. As always, I'm Chucky Boy. Take care.